Well, I hope we learn more about that. This is probably the first thing in a while that I've been really excited about.
Well, there's always new inventions and new ways of getting things. I mean, one other thing that I could mention is there's definitely different ways to get your weather alerts and conditions. You can download that Storm Track 3 app because we're going to start to track not these clouds moving in and not just the temperatures warming up, but eventually we'll start to track the chances of some showers and storms. So yes, we cleared out into the evening hours, and so we could actually see the stars overnight. But what allowed it to happen was the temperatures were able to drop because we lost our cloud cover, pretty much acting like a blanket for our temperatures. So the increase in clouds now coming out and making for a beautiful sunrise there for Mount Vernon. And we did have some frost in the windshield, so hopefully we get enough heat in there to melt away some of that frost that accumulated. But, it was a pretty cool morning driving into work, and actually we dropped a few degrees looking at Mount Vernon right there sitting at 33, a little bit warmer as you go further down to the south into southeast Missouri, but Paducah also sitting at 40, Union City the warmest there at 45, and I mentioned even southeast Missouri, so Poplar Bluff sitting at 42, Kennett 43. Not doing too bad, but it's still a very crisp morning. Don't be fooled. As we go through the afternoon, you'll probably want to switch out that heavier jacket to a rain jacket, get the umbrella out, because we're going to start to track our temperatures, yes, rising into those lower 50s, but eventually by later afternoon, those showers will start to form. And so our threat trigger bar, not quite the moderate level, still staying low. We're talking about rain, some storms, some gusty winds at times, and that will transition and linger into our Wednesday, turning more scattered as we go through the late afternoon. And then by Thursday, that's where you should keep that winter jacket out because the changes are going to be felt. We're talking cool temperatures. So here's the system. It's bringing all this snow right up to the northern plains, causing quite a mess. And even down to the south, we've seen a few watches and warnings be posted down into Texas, Oklahoma, where the stronger winds can be found with that cold front. And so with that, we're not looking at a severe threat. In fact, that's staying primarily down south. But, there's some wiggle room. If the cold front swoops right in at the right time and the right angle, we could see a few gusty winds primarily into southeast Missouri and parts of our Kentucky and Tennessee counties. So the winds are going to be something that's going to be felt no matter where you are in that border. So expect those first showers to be early afternoon. So keep the umbrellas out even then, but our heavier showers start around 4 for southeast Missouri. By the time we get to 7 o'clock, most of us seeing that widespread shower activity. 11 o'clock, if you have any plans, hopefully you're still having that jacket out because we're going to be tracking some heavier showers, the heaviest at times through the late evening hours, clearing out a little as we go into the early morning hours Wednesday, but a few areas of drizzle possible. Temperatures staying consistently into those mid 50s. More rain on the way, heavy at times through our Wednesday afternoon, out of the way by later into the evening hours. And by Thursday morning, temperatures drop as we clear out. Temperatures going back into those upper 20s, lower 30s. But the cool air stays in place December 18th through the 22nd. It's going to stay around for a while, so keep the jackets out and track that all with us by downloading that Storm Track 3 app I mentioned earlier, because we're going to actually stay dry and clear and cool going into the weekend. So if you have any plans then, just plan on jackets. But the thing that you should really plan for today and Wednesday, take it slow because that heavy rain at times could be an issue for travel as well, picking up at least an inch.
All right. Also, too, I'm going to get out there and make sure I take down some of my Christmas decorations to make sure they don't get blown away. That's what I'm doing. I'm not being a Grinch.